Okay, guys, I decided to do another little shorter video here. Another video here. This isn't all I have. I have about 146 dimes, but they're in my safe, and I don't feel like getting out. This is just the stuff that I had gotten recently that I haven't really gone through. But I do have these because I look at these a lot, so I keep these in my hiding place in my living room. But this is my pride and joys. I really love Kennedy half dollars. I have a soft spot for him because I thought he was the greatest president we ever had, but he was cut down short. This is 2004 S proofs. They stopped making silver coins for a while. They started back in, I think, 92 is what I've read. But this is a 2004 S. I absolutely love this proof because none of these Kennedys here, I got a couple of Benjis mixed in. And no, I didn't find any of these in any half-dollar box. I can't get any half-dollar boxes. I've been to 5 or 6 different banks in the last few days. None of the banks have any half-dollar rolls. I don't know where these guys are getting theirs, but they're some lucky SOBs, if you ask me. None of my Kennedys have this detail. They're all circulated, but they're not that bad. I don't mind touching these with my bare hands, but these I put in these cases so I can just look at them, because I'm you call me weird, but I love looking at silver. I love the sound it makes. It reminds me that there were greater times in this country when, you know, this is what someone made an hour, you know, at one point was like $1, maybe $1.25, and it was silver. And I've always been asked myself, why didn't my grandparents save their silver? These aren't worth much past their face value, but I got one that's, crap. This is a D, but I've got a, no, that's not it. This one yet? Yes, this one's it. I got a 1948 S. That's cool, man. That's history. This is why I like constitutional silver, junk silver, 90% silver. So I'm holding my phone here. I don't have anything. Like I said, I've never really ever intended in 36 years of my life that I would be making YouTube videos. I made a few shooting videos here and there, but that's it. These are all cool. I've often asked myself, why didn't my grandparents save a lot of silver coins in 1964? But they didn't know, really, that the government was going to do what it did. I don't want to get started on the government, but I don't think the government is for the people anymore. I think it's just, they don't care about us. Where all we are to them is just numbers. So they will start fights and wars and all kinds of stuff just because they can. And they don't care that they're going to hurt their citizens. And I think I've got 25 Kennedys here, or half dollars here that are silver. But they don't care about the people. And it's proved. They've proven it over and over again. And people keep voting for these guys. But I want to turn this into a political channel because it's not. But I think that the dollar is on the verge of collapse. And that's why I have so many dimes. My goal, I've got a family of 4. So my goal is at least $250 per person in face value. I know it may or may not ever happen. It is. It might, you know, but even if it doesn't, it's a hedge against inflation. All right. Now, this one's kind of cool. It's a 1957, but I don't know if you'll be able to see. But I think this is one of the ones they're talking about, where the A and the leaf is connected there. I mean, it's in really good shape on the reverse. I mean, it's got some, it's been circulated. I ain't gonna lie to you, it's been circulated. It's not like, of course I know the design is different. I mean, it's not like that. Look at this, just look at that, man. Minnesota, a whole roll of them. But, I don't know, it may be worth more. It may not be worth more. I'm just holding on hope that it might be, you know. So I just put it in that. Separate it from the other junk silver because it does have the A connecting to the leaf there. Now another one of these, and I've gone over them several times. None of these, well that one might, but it's faded. No, it doesn't even connect. So I mean, that is a true thing. I mean, doesn't connect. I've already looked these coins over with the microscope. I don't really follow all these trends that, you know, people post on Facebook and YouTube about these coins, but at the end of the day, it's only worth what somebody's going to give you for it. But these coins here, I mean, I pay $5 a piece for these quarters. And there's one shop that sells them for $6, but you get to go through and pick out which ones you want. But I prefer to go to the one that's cheaper because I feel like it's a better deal. And I know premiums are higher on the Constitutional Silver, but $5 here and there isn't going to break the bank. $10 is what I pay for these. It's not going to break the bank, but I've been buying more than $10 worth at a time. $10 here and there, get a piece of silver. It's cheaper than buying the, if you're on a budget like I am, because if you're on a budget like I am, you got to cut corners somewhere. So I know I talked to the guy, one of the guys that owns the shop there, and he says that it's cheaper in the long run to buy the Buffalo rounds. But you know, $10 for a Kennedy half dollar is, sorry guys, I'm new to this, so you'll have to forgive me. $10 for 90% silver is, to me, that's okay. If it provides for my family, it's fine. Now here's something that's cool. I know it's only 40%, but this is a clad or a 40% silver bicentennial S half dollar. I thought it was cool. It looks cool to me. That's cool. Now I've been trying to find an Eisenhower dollar. I don't have a holder, another one of these. I don't have another one of these. Put this one in, but I got a little plastic thing here I can keep it in. I thought it was pretty cool, so I got them. I am kind of a collector, I guess, but this is a 40% clad bicentennial quarter, or 40% silver S bicentennial quarter. I mean, it's been around the block a time or two, but it ain't bad. And for what I paid for them, it's more than, probably more than their silver content, but I enjoy looking at them. I mean, I like looking at my scope underneath, when I'm underneath my scope and all that stuff, but yeah. Oh, and I mentioned that I had some rolls of pennies today. This is $10, out of $10 worth of pennies. This is the copper that those 20 rolls provided me. It's a lot of copper for 20 rolls. Kind of like that, like I had with those. It's a lot of copper. So after I do all this, I'm gonna sort through it and go by the dates and put each decade in their own roll. Hopefully one day it'll be legal to melt this stuff.